Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. And in today's episode, we're going to be working a little bit in the Dwarven Base. But before we do that, we have to give Mumbo a bit of a present here. The profits are in from the Bone Barn, and we got 9 diamonds, so I'm going to give him 5 of those, and then the rest I'll keep for myself. We agreed on a 50-50 split, but I figured, you know, in a show of good faith, we will give him the larger half this time around. Your profits from... Actually, let's do it up a line. Your profits from the Bone Barn. From the Bone Barn. Wells. There we go. All right. So, and I almost left without actually putting them in there. Oh, it's going to be that kind of an episode. All right. And here we are at the Dwarven Base. Last episode, we sorted out this hallway right here, which I really like. I like it a lot. There's so many little details in here that really just kind of make it all come together. I made a couple minor changes to the pillars. These were just solid stone brick pillars, and I changed them out for a polished andesite here and then put the slabs on either side of it. And I think it looks good. I like it a little bit better. The plain old stone brick just by itself was kind of boring, so I tweaked it a little bit. But this is where we're going to be working today. This is going to be an armory, and I've already hollowed out a room for us to work with. Now, I'm kind of thinking that I need to bring this back one more block. Let's see. This is my... Yeah. I need to bring this back like one more block because we're obviously going to need some space for the walls and stuff like that. So, why don't we do that real quick? And that way we have kind of an idea of how big the room's going to be and all that kind of stuff. So, let me get that done, and then we'll go and see if we can work out a pretty cool armory design. All right, so we've got the space cleared out for the walls. We're going to add more depth to the walls and stuff like that, I'm sure, but this gives us just kind of an idea of the size of the room. So let's see, we've got like a 9 by roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like a 9 by 12 room. I'm kind of thinking I want that to be an odd number. Maybe. We will, well, you know what? We can modify it if we need to. We can change the shape and all that kind of stuff as we go. So we should be okay. Now, this pillar design, I kind of want to carry over into the armory if we can. So let's grab, I should still have pretty much all of my materials just chilling over here. Yeah, good. Okay, so let me grab some of this stuff. And we use some of those. We had some stone brick slabs. We had some regular stone brick. We had some chiseled. And we had some more andesite than that as well. There we go. I was going to say, I thought for a second I was out of andesite, which would have been unfortunate. But that's okay. Okay, so let's see. Let's start with the pillars, because we know that those are going to be here. So let's get that part done first. All right, so those pillars are in place, and I think they look pretty good. So now, what we need to do is... I want to kind of replicate this over here as well. So we're going to put polished andesite up there and a stone brick, or a chiseled stone brick like that. And that should replicate the design on both sides, right? Yes. Okay. So we've got that sorted out, and now it makes sense. And from here, we can essentially start building the rest of the room. Now, since it's an armory, we don't want these pillars to just kind of continue everywhere, because that's just going to look a little funky. So, instead, let's try and sort out kind of how we're going to have the armory set up. And I'm thinking, I'm kind of thinking we should maybe do the floor first. Or maybe we should do the floor, maybe I should fill in the floor and do that last. Yeah, let me do that, and then we'll start sorting out where stuff is going to go. All right, so we've got the floor in place. This is going to be the wall. Well, actually, with this here, I'm almost tempted to kind of turn this kind of pillar here. And then, essentially, yeah, that could actually be really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could do something like this, and then this would be like a storage area, or better yet, we kick this out one more. We put our storage area in between, and by storage area, I just mean place where stuff is going to go. So this would be like 7 in between, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Yes, good. And then here, it would turn again. So basically, we're just pushing this whole thing back 1 block so that we have the proper amount of room, which I think is a good idea. There we go. And this pillar will change and make all fancy and stuff like that. So don't worry about it. It will be okay. All right. So here, and then here and here, we'll have pillars. And then we could put another matching set right here as well. And I'm not actually going to build all the pillars right this sec, but I'm just going to kind of lay down the foundations of them, just so we kind of have an idea of the space that we're going to be working in, because I think that's always a good plan. We need 1 here, right? Yes, that's the correct height. Okay, there we go. And then we'll have pillars, 1 here, and 1 here, right? Yeah, so these are basically our workspaces, which I think is good. In the center, we're going to need some sort of a centerpiece or something like that, because we have a lot of space here for us to work with. And I'm thinking that if we're going to use these as storage spaces, we'll probably have, like, armor stands. Maybe we'll have 1 wall that's, like, bows and arrows and weapons and stuff like that. 1 wall that's armor stands. And actually, maybe this could be armor stands right here. We put, like, bows over here, and then swords and axes over here. And then in the center, I don't know what we're going to do in the center, but we're going to do something in the center. I know that much for sure. Let me see what I can get worked out. All right, guys, I am back. So I think this is going to be kind of our armor stand display here. We'll have 4 of them kind of up on this, like, counter type thing, and then 3 of them sitting right here. And what we'll do for lighting there is we'll grab ourselves 3, or was it 4 lava buckets? I'll just bring 4. I don't remember exactly how many it was. 4. Good thing I grabbed the correct amount in that case. And we're basically just going to put lava right here. And then we'll put iron bars like so. And then that should keep this lit up relatively well. Back here, we're going to have some sort of a backdrop. I don't know exactly what yet, but we'll have something for sure. And then here, I'm almost tempted to kind of bring that pillar design back around. In fact, I think that would look probably best if we just kind of let's see, where's my andesite? There it is. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that middle click in survival is now a thing. Like, I'm trying to get into the habit of using it, like way more than I am, but I always just forget that it exists. That's okay. Let's see, stone brick. And we'll put some stone bricks back there like so, and do something like that. And this looks really derp. Why does that... Oh, I know why. That needs to go like this, I think. If we're going to do that and get that kind of mirrored effect, I think we need to do this. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay. And then let's put stone brick in here. Oh. And slabs like so. There we go. So that gets us kind of this sort of design shape thing, which I think looks pretty good. Thought I just heard a creeper. Oh, you know what I heard was stuff falling into here. Ooh, that's something I didn't think about. If we have to break an armor stand, we could lose everything on it. Maybe we go glass. Maybe we'll go like gray stained glass there. I think that would still accomplish kind of the same thing. It won't look quite as cool, but it will prevent us from being potentially able to lose like all of our stuff, which would not be good. So why don't we try that instead? I think that's probably a better idea, just to be safe. Because, I mean, armor stands especially, if you ever have to break one, it's not going to be a good day. So let's just break these. Probably going to lose all these iron bars. Oh, wow. Hey, we did all right. We did all right. We only lost one, which isn't bad at all. So there's the dark gray for sure. That'll work. And that looks pretty good. Okay, awesome. So now we need to kind of work out what we're going to do for kind of a backdrop, if you will. And what I'm thinking, this is where these, on top of these andesite blocks, is where the armor stands themselves are actually going to go. So let's just kind of replicate this style that we've had throughout the rest of this little area and do something like that. That looks good. Then we'll take stone brick and put it into those pillar areas there. I'd love to work a little gold in, but I'm so low on gold right now. And I don't really have the diamonds to buy a bunch of gold blocks either. So maybe we do this with some stairs. That looks all right. That looks pretty good. And then we could potentially go like this. How's that feel? That feels pretty good. That feels pretty good. I like it. Okay. And then stone bricks just kind of right here. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that feels good. Okay. Except, let's do this instead. Let's go like that to create a different effect. And that way, this line right here continues all the way around. And I think that'll be better overall. There we go. Okay, so let me get some work done here. And I'll check back once I've got something to show you. All right, guys, so check this out. We've got a little bit of an armory space back here, and we've got some gold to kind of show off the wealth of the dwarves, which I think is pretty cool. Now, up here, I think I'm going to put an andesite, and right here as well, just because it kind of makes sense. And then we just need to sort out kind of a roof ceiling design type thing for above this area, but we'll worry about that in a little bit. But we'll have armor stands staggered on different elevations, and I think it'll look really good once it's all said and done. So let's see if we can get some armor stands in there. I should have everything I need. Let's just make some of those, and I don't think I have any wood other than what's in my ender chest. So let's see, we need 7 of these guys. So there we go. Got them. Let's put those in place. Like so. Yeah, that's good. And then I'm thinking, we were originally going to have different areas. So like this would be armor, this would be weapons, and then this would be something else. I forget what we had said. But I'm kind of thinking we do this kind of armory, armor stand thing over here as well. Especially since we can easily get more iron from Tango. For pretty cheap. I think it's like 2 diamonds for a stack of blocks or something insane like that. So we can do that, and then we'll have armor stands, and then this can be our weapons and stuff like that right here in the middle, which I think will be pretty cool. And then we just got to figure out what we're going to do to kind of fill this space right here. But I'm pretty confident we can work something out. So yeah, that is what I'm going to work on. I'm going to get this design replicated over here. I'm probably going to have to run to the Brown District and buy some gold from Exuma. It has gold shop. I'm pretty sure it's Exuma's gold shop. I think he's selling gold for like 1 diamond for a stack of bars or something like that. It's pretty reasonable. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get that design replicated, and then I'll come back to you. Alright guys, I am back. So I've got this side and this side done. They're just identical, obviously. So what I want to do is I want to work out this area. And I was originally going to say just swords and bows, just like weapons here. But I'm thinking maybe it would be very beneficial to have a full set right here of additional extra items in case I die. So I'm thinking 1 set of enchanted diamond armor, and then item frames going around that will have a sword, 2 pickaxes, and then a axe and a shovel is kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe 7 items, because then we'd have basically a bow for flying and a bow for killing. That could actually be a really useful thing. I don't know that I actually have the leather, though. I don't know that I actually have enough item frames. But that's okay. That's all right. So let's kind of knock these out. And let's put some andesite there. And then we'll do something like this, I think. And this is essentially going to be... This is where the armor stand will go, right here. And the item frames will go kind of around it, is what I'm planning on. And then we need, let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so everything will fit right here if we do this correctly. So this will actually work out really well. So let's see here. So what we would probably want to do... Oh, and also, I did cave and buy 9 stacks of gold from Exuma's farm. The reason I didn't show it on camera is because as of the time of this recording, I don't think his farm is actually officially open yet, so I just want to make sure that I'm not spoiling anything. Maybe it is, I don't know. Either way, I'm thinking we will definitely need to set up something for buying in bulk from him, because this Dwarven Base is just going to chew through our gold supplies if I keep using a lot of gold. And I really like the way that the gold looks. I like it. I think it adds a lot to the build. I mean, like the gold kind of sticking out here in the walls, and then the gold in here. I think it's really kind of a cool thing just for a little pop of color. But it goes through a lot of gold, considering each one of these is 9 gold ingots. So, yeah. But let's see if we can work out a little something here. So we do maybe an upside down stair here and here. We'll tear these out entirely. Actually, it would be very cool if I could recess this. And we do Another polished andesite here. This is our andesite level, right? Yeah. We do that. You can put stone brick like this. And then the actual armor stand itself would go right here. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So, oh, wait a minute. And then the stuff would go on item frames, essentially like right here. So maybe we go like that and like this. And this is where the item frames would go. Or maybe we make that whole thing chiseled like that. That could be kind of cool. And then I need some regular stone bricks so we can fill in this area back here. Yes, good. Okay. Let's fill that in with stone brick. This, I'm just going to put something up there because we're going to have something else up here. I don't know what yet. But let's clear. Oh, I'm clearing more than I want to. Stone. Ah, there we go. Okay. This needs some depth for sure. Although, actually, we'll probably want to come out there. So maybe we go stairs and then a slab right here? No. Maybe we go slabs and then a polished. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. Now here and here. Ooh, hello dirt. You gotta go. I'm sorry. Here and here, we should probably do something to make it a bit more interesting. Just in those spots. So maybe we'll take some cobblestone walls and kind of put those in there. Ooh, and then... Yeah. So we'll put cobblestone walls right here. But right behind it, we'll do some lava lighting. I think that'll be good. So we'll do that. And let me go grab a couple buckets of lava. I should have a few left. I have 2 left. Perfect, because I only need 2. Awesome. So we'll do 1 bucket there. And 1 bucket there. And that should light this up relatively well. Yeah. And then maybe we just put iron bars in to kind of cover it. That's kind of cool. And we could probably get away with something like that then, too. You get a little bit more of that. There. There. Get a little bit more of that lava kind of peeking out. And we can still slide in some iron bars. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. And then we'd put an armor stand right here. And this is where the diamond armor would go. Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. Okay. I'm still not sold on having all of this as chisel, but I think once it gets covered by item frames and we put our extra tools and stuff like that in there, I think it will be okay. So let me go see if I've got any leather, and we'll try it out. All right, guys, so this is what it will look like once it's all ready to go, and I think it's pretty cool. Now, I just kind of grabbed all of my own stuff and put it on there, because I actually don't have enough diamonds to even make even a full set of armor. I think I've got 8 diamonds to my name right now, because I spent so much of it on gold blocks and other stuff. So I'm definitely going to have to do some mining here in the near future and get some more diamonds, because I am running a bit short. But that's okay. That's okay. I think this looks really cool, and I think it'll be a really cool addition to the base. Along with this, and we'll do some more decorative stuff as well, but and we need to figure out a floor and a ceiling and some sort of centerpiece in this room to kind of fill the room. Or we could also potentially look at doing maybe pillars to kind of fill this space a little bit. We'll figure something out, and I'd love to get your suggestions. But I am out of time for this episode, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.